you ever woken up in the morning and felt like your body just isn't keeping up the way it used to? Maybe your joints creak a little louder, or your energy seems to fizzle out before you've even had your coffee. If you're over 60, you're not alone. But here's the good news. The way you start your day can completely change how you feel. Not just today, but for years to come. Those first few hours after you wake up, they're like a secret weapon for living longer, staying sharp, and feeling like your younger self again. I am so excited to share this with you, because it is not about drastic changes or complicated routines. It's about simple, science-backed habits that anyone can do, no matter how busy or tired you feel. In this video, we're diving into 5 easy morning habits that research shows can help you live longer and feel better every single day. These are practical steps you can start tomorrow morning, and I promise they're not going to feel like a chore. We'll talk about how to wake up your body gently, fuel it the right way, and set yourself up for a day full of energy and clarity. So, grab a cup of tea or coffee, get comfortable, and let us get started with the first habit. That is going to change your mornings forever. Let us kick things off with something so simple you might not believe it can make such a big difference. Gentle movement to wake up your body. Now, I'm not talking about running a marathon or hitting the gym at 6 a.m. This is about moving in a way that feels good and gets your blood flowing. Science tells us that even 10 to 15 minutes of light movement in the morning can lower blood pressure, improve circulation, and even boost your mood for the rest of the day. For those of us over 60, this is huge because it helps keep our joints flexible and our hearts strong without putting too much strain on our bodies. Here's how you can do it. When you get out of bed, try a short routine of gentle stretches or a slow walk around your living room or backyard. One of my favorite ways to start is with a simple stretch I call the reach for the sky. Stand tall, take a deep breath, and slowly raise your arms above your head like you're trying to touch the ceiling. Hold it for a few seconds, then lower your arms as you exhale. Do this 5 times, and you'll feel your spine lengthen and your muscles wake up. If you're up for a bit more, try a short walk, even just 10 minutes around your neighborhood or on a treadmill if you have one. The key is to keep it easy and enjoyable. Maybe put on some music you love, like a classic Beatles tune or whatever gets you smiling, and let your body move to the rhythm. I know what you might be thinking. I'm not a morning person, and exercise feels like too much. Trust me, I get it. My friend Susan, who's 68, used to say the same thing. She'd wake up stiff and sluggish, and the idea of moving felt overwhelming. But she started with just 5 minutes of stretching by her bedroom window, looking out at her garden. Over time, she added a short walk with her dog, and now she swears she feels 10 years younger every morning. The science backs this up. Studies show that morning movement increases oxygen flow to your brain, which helps you think clearer and feel more energized all day long. So, start small, make it fun, and watch how your body thanks you. Now that we've got your body moving, let's talk about the second habit, hydrating the right way. You might not realize it, but after a whole night of sleep, your body is dehydrated. That can make you feel tired, foggy, or even a little achy. Drinking water first thing in the morning is like giving yourselves a big, refreshing hug. Research shows that proper hydration can improve digestion, support kidney function, and even help regulate blood sugar, things that become even more important as we age. Here is the trick. Don't just chug a glass of cold water and call it a day. Try starting with a warm glass of water with a squeeze of fresh lemon. The warmth is easier on your stomach, and the lemon adds a dose of vitamin C, which supports your immune system. Aim for about 8 to 12 ounces before you have your coffee or breakfast. If lemon's not your thing, Plain water works just fine. Or you can try a slice of cucumber or a sprig of mint for a little flavor. The goal is to make it something you look forward to. My neighbor Tom, who's 72, keeps a small pitcher of water with lemon slices on his kitchen counter every night, so it's ready to go in the morning. He says it's become his favorite part of waking up, because it feels like a tiny act of... Why does this matter so much? Well, studies from places like the National Institutes of Health show that staying hydrated can reduce the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and even improve cognitive function. That means better memory, sharper focus, and a happier you. Plus, it's so easy to make this a habit. Keep a glass or a reusable bottle by your bedside and take a few sips as soon as you wake up. It's a small step that sets the tone for a healthier day. We've covered 2 powerful habits so far. Gentle movement to wake up your body and hydrating to give your cells a boost. These are simple, doable steps that can make you feel more alive from the moment you open your eyes. But there's more to come that builds on this foundation, including a morning habit that's all about feeding your body the right fuel to stay strong and energized. Let S keep going and dive into the next piece of this morning routine. That S going to help you live longer and feel amazing. So you've got your body moving gently and you're hydrating like a pro. Now, let S talk about the next piece of your morning routine. That S going to take your energy and longevity to the next level. Eating a nutrient-packed breakfast. I know breakfast might sound like something you've heard about forever, but there's a reason science keeps pointing to it as a game changer, especially for those of us over 60. The right morning meal can stabilize your blood sugar, give you steady energy, and even protect your heart and brain. But it's not about forcing down a big plate of food or eating something boring. It's about choosing foods that make you feel good and keep you strong. Let's break this down. A great breakfast for longevity is all about balance. A little protein, some healthy fats, and complex carbs to keep you full and focused. One of the best options is something as simple as a bowl of oatmeal, topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts. Oatmeal is packed with fiber, which helps lower cholesterol and keeps your digestion running smoothly, something that can slow down as we age. The berries add antioxidants, which fight inflammation and protect your cells, while nuts like almonds or walnuts give you healthy fats that support your heart. If oatmeal's not your thing, try a couple of scrambled eggs with a slice of whole grain toast and some avocado. The protein in the eggs helps maintain muscle mass, which is so important for staying active. And the avocado brings in those good fats that keep your joints happy. Here's a real-life example. My friend Margaret, who's 65, used to skip breakfast because she thought it saved time. But she'd feel tired and cranky by 10 a.m., reaching for sugary snacks to get through the morning. Then she started making a quick smoothie with Greek yogurt, a handful of spinach, a banana, and a tablespoon of chia seeds. It takes her 5 minutes to blend, and she says it's like drinking a cup of energy. Studies back this up. Research from places like Harvard shows that a balanced breakfast can reduce the risk of diabetes, improve cognitive function, and even help you maintain a healthy weight. The key is to keep it simple and choose foods you actually enjoy. If you love your coffee, pair it with something nutritious instead of just a pastry. Your body will thank you. Now, let's make this practical. You don't need to cook a gourmet meal every morning. Keep it easy with things you can prep ahead or throw together quickly. Maybe on Sunday, make a batch of hard-boiled eggs or chop some fruit for the week. If you're always on the go, a small container of Greek yogurt with a handful of granola works wonders. The goal is to fuel your body with nutrients that set you up for a vibrant day. And don't worry about perfection. Start with one small change, like adding a piece of fruit to whatever you're already eating. over time, you'll notice how much better you feel. Speaking of feeling better, the next habit is one that S often overlooked but incredibly powerful. Taking a moment for mindfulness. I know the word mindfulness might sound like something trendy or complicated, but it's really just about giving your mind a chance to start the day with calm and focus. Research shows that even a few minutes of mindfulness in the morning can lower stress, improve your mood, and even boost your immune system. For those of us over 60, reducing stress is huge because it helps protect against things like high blood pressure and memory issues. Here's how you can do it without it feeling like a big deal. After breakfast, find a quiet spot. Maybe your favorite chair or a spot by a window. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you want. And take 5 slow, deep breaths. As you breathe in, notice the air filling your lungs. And as you breathe out, let go of any tension. Then spend a couple of minutes focusing on something positive. It could be thinking about something you're grateful for, like a sunny morning or a call from a grandchild. Or you could try a simple visualization, like picturing yourself walking through a peaceful garden. If your mind wanders, that's okay. Just gently bring it back to your breath or your positive thought. I love the story of my neighbor Frank, who's 70. He used to start his day rushing around, checking his phone and feeling frazzled before he even left the house. Then he started spending 5 minutes every morning sitting on his porch, listening to the birds and thinking about one thing he was excited about that day. He says it's like hitting a reset button for his brain, and he's noticed. He's less anxious and more patient with everything from traffic to family. Science supports this. Studies from places like the University of California show that mindfulness practices can reduce cortisol levels, which is that stress hormone that can wreak havoc on your health. Plus, it's free, takes almost no time, and you can do it anywhere. If you're new to this, start with just 2 minutes and build from there. You don't need to meditate like a monk or sit cross-legged on the floor. It's about finding a moment to center yourself and set a positive tone for the day. Maybe you pair it with your morning tea or do it while you're still in bed. The point is to make it yours, something that feels natural and uplifting. We've now covered 4 habits that are transforming your mornings. Gentle movement, hydration, a nutrient-packed breakfast, and a touch of mindfulness. These are building blocks for a longer, healthier life, and they're all about small, doable changes. But there's one more habit that ties everything together, and it's going to help you stay consistent and feel amazing. Let S dive into that next and wrap up this routine. That S going to have you waking up excited for the day ahead. You've already got a solid morning routine taking shape with gentle movement, hydration, a nourishing breakfast, and a moment of mindfulness. These habits are like planting seeds for a longer, healthier life, and you're doing amazing just by giving them a try. Now, let S talk about the final habit. That S going to tie everything together and help you stick with this routine for the long haul, setting a positive intention for the day. This isn't about making a to-do list or planning every minute of your schedule. It's about taking a moment to decide how you want to feel and what kind of energy you want to bring to your day. Science shows that starting your morning with a clear, positive focus can improve your mental health, boost your resilience, and even help you make healthier choices all day long. Here's how it works. After your mindfulness moment, or while you're sipping your morning tea, take a minute to think about one thing you want to prioritize today. It could be something as simple as, I want to feel calm and patient, or I am going to enjoy my walk with a friend. It's not about achieving a big goal. It's about setting a tone. You can say it out loud, write it in a notebook, or just think it quietly to yourself. For example, my cousin Linda, who's 67, starts every morning by sitting at her kitchen table and saying, Today, I'm going to smile at everyone I meet. She swears it makes her feel lighter and more connected, even on tough days. Research backs this up. Studies from places like the Journal of Positive Psychology show that setting positive intentions can increase happiness and reduce feelings of stress, which is so important for keeping your heart and mind strong as we age. If you're wondering how to make this a habit, keep it simple. You don't need anything fancy, just a moment to pause and reflect. Maybe you tie it to something you're already doing, like brushing your teeth or waiting for your coffee to brew. Think about one word or phrase that captures how you want to feel. Today may be grateful, energetic, or kind. Then let that guide you. If you set an intention to feel grateful, you might notice yourself appreciating the little things, like the warmth of the sun or a kind word from a neighbor. It's like giving your day a purpose. And it's amazing how much that small act can shift your perspective. Now, let's bring all of this together. You're starting your morning with a gentle stretch or walk to wake up your body, sipping warm water with lemon to hydrate, eating a balanced breakfast to fuel your energy, taking a few minutes for mindfulness to calm your mind, and now setting a positive intention to guide your day. These 5 habits are so powerful because they're not about overhauling your life. They're small, intentional choices that add up to big results. Science tells us that routines like this can lower your risk of chronic diseases, improve your mental clarity, and even help you feel more connected to the people around you. But more than that, they make you feel good, really good right from the moment you wake up. I want to share one last story to show you how this all comes together. My friend Robert, who's 71, used to wake up feeling stiff, groggy, and honestly a little grumpy. He'd shuffle through his mornings without much thought, and by noon he was already exhausted. Then he started trying these habits, one at a time. He began with a 5-minute stretch while listening to his favorite jazz music, then added a glass of water before his coffee. Over a few weeks, he worked in a quick breakfast of yogurt and fruit, a short breathing exercise, and a simple intention like I'm going to enjoy today. Now, he says, his mornings feel like a gift. He's got more energy, his aches and pains are less noticeable, and he has even started volunteering at a local community center because he feels so much more alive. That's the kind of change these habits can bring, and it's never too late to start. If you're feeling inspired, I encourage you to pick 1 or 2 of these habits and try them tomorrow morning. Maybe it's the gentle stretch or the glass of water, whatever feels easiest for you. You don't have to do it all at once. Just take it one step at a time. And I promise you'll start to notice a difference. Your body, your mind, and your heart will thank you for it. And here's the thing. Small changes like these, Dante, just add years to your life. They add life to your years. You deserve to wake up every day feeling energized, hopeful, and ready to enjoy everything that's still ahead. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these habits are you going to try first? Or maybe you've got a morning routine that's already working for you. Share it with us. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, so you don't miss more tips like these. We're all in this together, and I'm cheering you on every step of the way. Here's to living your best life, feeling stronger, and enjoying every morning at any age. See you in the next video.